I would like to say hello to you on this beautiful sunny day. I'm gonna put some bright filters. We need some inspiration. We need some hope. And I have been receiving a lot of questions about this, and I think it is something to ponder on, something to think about, especially in such times like these, it's such times like now. So the question is, what is the future of international dating in Ukraine? You know, although for those of you who have been wanting to pursue a relationship overseas, or maybe you are already with somebody and you don't know what to do now, what's next. And also, if you if you just met somebody, what do you do? How do you plan a future in this circumstance? Hi everybody, I really want to take my glasses off, but the sun is very bright, which I'm not complaining about. Hi Elizabeth, hi Bill, thank you so much for joining my unexpected live stream. I've decided to not wait till later and bring some more uplifting topic. And it is so important in times like this, in times of tragedy and devastation, to have something to look forward to. And that's why this really hit home for me. And I know many of you were just wondering, should you give up? Should you just let it go? Is it the dreams that will never come true? And so on and so forth. I think if you were serious about it, that would be the last thing to give up at this moment. Before I consider to going live on this topic, I had conversations with about two or three agencies, dating agencies, people who have been connecting and coupling people for a living, right? People who have been doing this their uh lifetime. This is their living, to help people to meet, help people to find what they search. And that was I really wanted to reach out to them to ask how they feel about this as professionals, you know, as matchmakers, as marriage agencies. And our conversations were really, truly, deeply touching, meaningful, and inspiring. And I want to share some part of that with you today. Everyone, whether you are in Ukraine or whether you are anywhere in the world, when the war happens, when things like devastating things happen like this, we are all in search for bigger meaning. We are all in search of being of help. And those people who run the agencies in particular I'm thinking about, they have been doing this for what feels like a lifetime to them, what is a very long time, several decades. And the owner of this agency told me, you know, we were trying to think about something else, about some other meaning, and we realized even though we are displaced uh, all over the world now, and it's not as smooth and easy the system as it was, but we want to continue doing what we are doing. We see the meaning in continuing doing what we were doing. We see the meaning in continuing, you know, matching people. I gotta see you guys. I want you to see my eyes as well. The search for meaning really truly helps people to survive these times. And also, when you meet somebody in the times of great need, in the times of great distress, the kind of connections you make, they are most likely will last a lifetime. And that was I can actually share who I was talking with. I was talking with um, Michael Mortensen in this particular conversation. You know, he was in Kharkiv, but now he has, you know, we all people are looking for a safer place, right? But our conversation was truly inspiring because the realization of continuing on your mission and understanding that people need connections, love, care, pursuing their dreams and visions more than ever before. They truly need it now. And it was so refreshing to see that people are not going to give up on their mission, even even knowing and understanding that things may change tomorrow. Uh, Even while they're worrying about their loved ones, they're still on a mission. So I want to say that there is a future. The topic of this video is future, you know, of Ukrainian international dating. And what I would like to say is that there is a future. And it's so important for all of us to have the vision, to being able to see it and believe in it, that there is future. And that includes pursuit of happiness, includes being able to create meaningful connections and meet people and visit places. So how this would work now when I don't know how many millions of people in Ukraine, including the, you know, young single women, and I mean single women of all ages, but those who maybe they're in a search or in a relationship with somebody, how, you know, what to do now. A lot of them, as you know, had moved to different locations, different countries, and right now, and if they did move, if they're available, if you know somebody, if you maybe had an interest in someone who you met recently, or you've been in a relationship for a while, and you know they moved, they changed their location, you really have the cards in your hands. You really have the power, you have the opportunity to make a difference, to show your true feelings, to show what you're made of, and show them support, and most importantly, come and see them. Most people are temporarily immigrated to the countries close to Ukraine in Europe. So if you contemplating, if you're thinking, don't wait for too long. Just realize that it is a critical moment, and nothing more important for a woman to see what actions you take in a critical moment. You know, what kind of attitude you have, what you do in a critical moment. If you were just on that journey, you just started, you're not sure, be very careful with we all know that there are so many scam agencies, and they will take advantage of what is going on. They definitely will have sub stories and made up facts and try to get in your pocket. So you need to deal with somebody that you trust. I have about three trusted companies, to my opinion, from my experience. You may have somebody in mind. If you do have that connection with somebody you trust, and you were planning to meet somebody, don't give up. You can find out where these ladies are located. You can stay in touch. You can have some conversations, video chats. Make sure that it's all real, and you can plan those meetings. You know, you can get on a plane and you now have opportunity to go and meet in another country. um, but this situation will really show how serious you were, and a lot of people gonna flake out because they were never serious about this, and a lot of ladies, so-called quote unquote, will disappear from your radar because they were not real, because you were talking to maybe, fake profiles, and that's just a reminder to not waste your time, um to not keep wasting your time and living in a dreamland. It's a really, when crisis happens like this, um you really have a true reality check. You have a reality check, who is your friend, who is not, who was only there for the good time, who will pretend they don't understand what you're going through. You will see there are going to be a lot of revelations that are happening at this moment. But I just wanted to make this video to give hope to those people who feel like they were so close to achieve their goal. And I know not everybody who watches my channel is necessarily looking to date abroad or something like that, but this message is for those who did, or who already in a relationship and now everything is, there is, they are in a stage of shock, right? So I just want to share that it is always try to find the most secluded place, and there is always would be somebody walking. But that's okay. um there is definitely the time for action now. You have to figure out, was it, if that was for real, you should not stop. And I was so touched by the conversation with Michael in particular, because he was sharing his realizations on an understanding that people who meet in this time, when it's a question of, when there is a question of life and death, people who meet in this time, they create true true connections. There is no time for any kind of BS, any kind of nonsense. People who still decide to follow up and to go through the challenges, people who realize the meaning of connections, of going through this obstacle together. You can fake a lot of things, but it's really hard to fake things when literally the world is falling apart, and when you go through with somebody together through the difficult times, whether it's a romance or friendship, uh you will always be closer to the person with who you went through numerous challenges. You will always have that bond. You never take it for granted. You always have appreciation for things. And in some ways, this circumstance creates stronger love, stronger friendship, because anybody could be nice and sweet when everything is good, but when you need to take some serious decisions, when you need to put your life on the line to save someone, when you decide to take a risk, those things, they really change the whole chemistry of your relationship and your connection. So I just want to tell you that yes, there is hope and there is future. And if your relationship is fake, if it was not genuine, let's put it this way, you will know it. You will know, and you will know rather soon. Unfortunately, a lot of my clients, especially in the past, had this experience with a dream image that does not exist. So that's to be soon discovered. And I want to encourage you to stop wasting your time with hallucinations, with those people that do not really exist. I know sometimes you don't want to admit that you wasted your time, that you were supporting somebody that was never real. But, when the devastation of war happens, you truly understand the values of life, and especially true value of time. You realize how limited time, how short it is, and how it can be taken away at any moment, and you just sitting here and swim in delusion. So I want you to have to realize that there is huge hope for the future, but also that there is a time now to go through the moment of truth and realize who you truly have, and give yourself a reality check and stop wasting time unless that's how you want, unless you don't want to have anything real in your life and you just want to keep living in delusion. The person that was real, she will not, a lady in this case, she will not find reasons why you can't visit. She's not going to say nonsense COVID excuse. She's not going to be doing none of those things and just asking you for financial help. More than anything, she would like to see you and feel your warmth and give you a hug and do some problem solving, figure out, where the future will bring both of you from now. There is nothing, when we re-evaluating ourselves in times like this, um, things that matter yesterday don't matter today anymore. We really see less of, we don't want those gifts and flowers and all these things without you, without our man there. We don't want just text and phone calls. You realize the power and the meaning of being together and sharing those moments. So if the woman that is supposedly interested in you and wants to be with you, and you offer her to come and see her, in Poland, in Czech Republic, in Germany, whatever she is, and she is, trying to tell you, oh yes, it's not good time, I'm traumatized, I'm this, I'm that. If she truly hurting, there is nothing she wants more. If she's truly connected to you and she has feelings for you as well, there is nothing that she wants more than to feel your warmth and to feel your presence, to feel your hug, to feel the embrace of to feel that embrace that she was craving. People who go through shock have completely different outlook on the things that we take for granted. So this is a time to get real with yourself and realize, okay, even though it's hard to admit you were wasting your time, but this is a time to admit it if you were, and do something else, unless once again you just want to live life with full of fakes. Who said that? Was it Martin Luther King? I think yes. Who said, we we won't remember the words of our enemies, but we will remember the silence of our friends. This is a great time for re-evaluation of friendships and connections and romantic interests as well. This time it's a reminder of our own mortality. No matter where you in the world, this is a reminder of your own mortality, of the importance of having vision for future, making plans, knowing who you truly want. A lot of people have wishes, they have very unrealistic standards and desires, and they just so-called want them that they can finally impress somebody. But if we all would realize how little people truly think about us. Wait, am I frozen? I'm sorry if I am. If we truly would realize how little people really think about us, we would not try to impress them that hard. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Now frozen. Wonderful. Thank you guys for your kind words and comments. Yes, this time really gives us a reality check to all of us, to absolutely all of us. And we often pursuing somebody else's visions and goals just to be impressive, and try to impress people who do not care about us in the first place. You know, a lot of people a lot of men in particular trying to pursue women that they know they have no chance with, but they want to have this illusions that, oh, I can have this woman, I can show my ex, um I can show my ex, who I got, yeah, I want you to see, now I got this one, or I'm gonna show my neighbor, or I'm gonna show my coworker, and in times of this, all this just goes poof, it's all of this don't matter. You realize how precious life is, and people in generally people move on so quickly after your death. In general, those people that you were obsessing about, trying to prove them something, trying to show them something, if we all would only know how quickly people move on with their lives after they learn you're no longer here, except for your very, very close people that will always remember you, always think about you, always have you in their heart. There are very few of them. So this is a true time to get real with yourself, and just realize maybe that's not your goal. Maybe uh, you want to pursue a relationship with yourself and finally go and travel and see places you want to see and meet people you want to see. It just really depends on priorities and things that you want to accomplish. I see nothing wrong with not just nothing wrong, but I think it's so important to pursue something that you truly want, something that really, like you feel like childlike, you feel giggly, and you can even smile on a sad day, and you can feel alive and inspired, excited, uh, even in the difficult times, right? We all have the child inside of us, and I feel like us, parents, society, and then ourselves, we are learning to do everything to disconnect with the child, to disconnect with those desires that make us feel alive even in time of great devastation. I am personally, mourning the loss of people. I am crying over them. I am just, like going through this grief and mourning. But one thing that puts light and smile on my face is the realization of amazing things I'm blessed with, and the vision of the future, the vision of upcoming things, and the meaning that the new meanings, meaning and purpose that I'm finding through this major trial, through this major circumstance that we are living through. The easiest thing is always to give up and say it's over. That's always the easiest, and it's never the answer. It's never the answer. This is not while we were placed on this planet to just give up. Yes, and Ukraine will be rebuilt. And I think one of the important things is to imagine the rebuilding, imagine the green trees and flowers and children and mothers and people coming back, and the entire world uniting and coming to help rebuild, restore, and do all of this. It's gonna be an incredible experience, and we already feel so much love from people. So many people are uniting, so many people are opening their hearts, they're just sending most extremely generous support and looking forward for the time when they could come and help. So that's some of the thoughts I want to share with you. I also I tried to record the video yesterday. A lot of you guys have been asking me to speak on this uh, circumstance or uh, on this situation that's been going on that everybody's talking about, even though we may not care as much what's going on with celebrities in Hollywood, but there are a lot of teachable moments there. And I will try, if my internet allows me, I may go live for the second time today. On that stream, we won't talk much about the devastation of the war. And we need to take a break, we need to laugh and learn, even though it's not as funny, but it's definitely a lot lighter than situation in Ukraine. But I had some thoughts and I was thinking maybe I should share them because those are just my insights and observations. Maybe we could all analyze together and learn something. Yes, that's the situation. And that will be just my very objective opinion, but I think it's important to have, to add some variety and see if there is something that we can take away from that situation. I just want to say it again, it's going to be very objective. So as always, because each time you share something from your mind, it is very objective. Yes, Jim, I'm so sorry. So my internet was jumping on and off, and I was trying to do something about it, and then I decided to let it rest. So I will make this video. So please come. I'm planning to do it about 6:15, maybe 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are here and you can hear me, please come. We'll have some fun. We'll have a discussion, even though I feel empathy for the situation. I really do. Yes, I feel empathy, but we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this when we got to the topic. I here is the situation. Cyril Arnold. I personally do not care much about Hollywood and celebrities, but since my channel talks about relationships, and there are some things that just so apparent, and some things that can come to anyone's life, and I just can't help but I have to talk about this because I saw some major teachable moments in this situation. I saw man's career being destroyed because of the choice of the woman he made. And we talk about this is right, how to say this, right upon our alley. This is something that we talk about a lot. Yes, you take everything that you see on TV with grain of salt, but there are things to learn because celebrities are also people. They cry and suffer and have low self-esteem even when they are about to receive an Oscar, and they are also people that we can learn a lot from. And I know everybody has their opinion. I only watched very few people, just a few, maybe, or I think I watched 2 or 3 short videos because I like to use my own observation and judgments, because when you watch too many other people, you lose your own connection. So once I do that, maybe I'll look for some more insights from people who do this for a living. But I think it's important. I really want to point something out. Maybe we'll decide that, Will Smith would have done better with a traditional wife. Maybe he should go help rebuild Ukraine. I tell you what, he would do better with just about anyone. But that's for another video. Just giving you hints. So anyhow, but this video is not going to be some judgment or, oh, I know better than you. It's just sharing thoughts and seeing the situation the way it appears, and the way that make sense, the analytical, being a little bit more, ignoring the hype, but being a little bit more analytical and see what is there that we could learn and what we can decipher from that. I don't really like gossiping about people, and I like learning. What is that you can learn, and what is that maybe you are doing and you're not realizing? A lot of us, we love to point fingers at other people, but a lot of times, especially when I hear this narcissist talks, I feel like half of the people who addicted to narcissist conversations are really, having those issues as well. And all of us have dark sides and shadow sides, but you know when that takes over you and you think it's everybody else's problem, you have a choice to deal with it or keep blind and be the last to know. Be the last to know that you're causing these situations. It's very important to take a critical look at yourself. It's painful, but I think your life becoming so much more meaningful when you can take a critical look in your relationships and realize that you could change it, you could become better, and you could make better choices with people who surround you. So my dear friends, I am praying to have enough of energy. This has been extremely trying times. If you watched my video on Instagram, I think from yesterday or day before yesterday, we all going through this challenge right now of trying to keep going while dealing with this. So I'm gonna try. I will probably make a short post on community section. I would love to have a live show when we are doing something, when we are having maybe some fun, we're sharing some thoughts, and we just take a little break and talk about other people or other circumstance, because it's important to sometimes refocus. I also want to add variety to things that we are talking about. So thank you so much. Yes, somewhere I think it would be about 6 p.m. Eastern time, something in those lines. I hope I have energy, guys. This situation has been taking extreme mental toll on me. I've never felt so fatigued and tired. But we are finding meaning together, and I'm working on more updates for you. Yes, Jim. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about. I hope to see you at 7 p.m. Jim is saying only a husband knows the pain his wife has over health issues. Yeah, but only a husband knows the person behind the scenes, and only a husband knows what he's going through. And surprisingly, on a day when supposed to be the best day of his life. That's gonna be it's gonna be a discussion. So, my dear friends, I want to wish you the peaceful, productive rest of the day. Thank you for the kind words. Thank God for the sunshine today. We really need that sunshine here. Yes. Let's see. Gary, hi, and thank you. So good to see you. It's saying, really must fly over to meet the lady. That's what I did. I flew over and met my lady. Things just took off. It was great. Headed back when all this started. Yes, well, are you going to see her again? Yes, I hope you can see her again. I hope she's getting out of that zone. I really hope so. Yes, guys, you did not imagine. I tried to do the video, but my internet wanted me to take a break. Yes. So again, in this video, if you just joined, we talked about the importance to have that face in the future, the vision, and to realize that if you really have that intention to meet somebody, that's the time to do it. The agencies are working, they will support you. They really have much higher meaning right now. They do not want to give up. Some of you know a lot of them running campaigns. You know, Michael Mortensen helps. Dioli, I didn't talk to her in person, but I see she's doing things, she's helping. So as Anna and Joe and Joseph doing things, we have been in touch. I am so proud of them. You can see who really cares at this moment and who is doing things. But regardless, whether you are in a long-term relationship or whether you already you know, in a committed relationship, you just met somebody or you're planning to meet somebody, life does not stop. People are going to meet. Most likely it's going to, not most likely, but for now it's definitely going to be somewhere in Europe, somewhere where people are fleeing, escaping. Your support needed more than ever right now, so please don't give up. There is hope, and you should still pursue your dreams, make your plans, help the way any way you can. Oh, thank you so much for the smoothie. Thank you. Thank you. I actually, it's really crazy because that's what I was thinking about. I need to make myself something revitalizing because last couple of days, guys, have been very tough for most of us. But you know, we need to. I learned not to bottle my emotions and let them go and cry them out and mourn and really feel that pain. And then it becomes, you feel a little bit of enlightenment afterwards. And plus, I'm so blessed to have people in my life that are amazing. So thank you so much. I definitely going to go for some refreshing smoothie and some sunlight. Thank you, Michael Avalos, as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Michael and Bill. Thank you for little treats for me today. It really feels, I feel so much energy from just sunlight. We have been unusually having unusually cold and gray weather here in Michigan, and let me tell you, it didn't contribute to higher or lighter mood. So today I'm looking forward to get the most out of today, and thank you again. Thank you so much for the treats, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the Cash App, but this is for Ukraine. All right. I don't know if Simon is here, but this is not for my treat, but this is for support of Ukraine. Thank you so much. Yes, I left my, so guys, I'm working right now to have finding the new campaign with better payment options rather than not, you know, only PayPal. So I left my personal Cash App in my personal PayPal. If you send in something for the mission for Ukraine, please just write a note. And I just want you to know we collected almost $7,000 to help. It was about 6,000 on PayPal and about almost 1,000 on Cash App. I am working on images and people and videos. I want you to see those people. I want you to see that for inspiration to keep going. So I've actually going to post a link to my Patreon. I apologize. I think I thought I done it and I hadn't. And I'm gonna make a new post. I want you to see those people. I want you to see how much difference every dollar makes. And yeah, I have no words to but I want you to see that. I want you to see people who are smiling through the tears, people who are amazed by our desire to help them and kindness. So thank you, Simon. I don't know if you're watching my video right now, but I just saw your Cash App to support Ukraine. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I will provide more options. I mean, I will provide a new link, and we are going to be on this mission as long as we need to. So thank you. And I also want to, okay, one more thank you to all my clients, customers, people who shopping with my furs, people who purchasing my consultations, people who send in super chats. I felt really discouraged to do any work or run any business or have any fun because of this pain. But I realize the better I'm doing, the better we're doing as a whole, the more we create, the more we can help with. And it's wonderful again to be able to help out from your, offer people an option to help and organize the help. But also it feels amazing when you can reach to your own pocket and be more generous and being able to help. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for making this huge difference, this tremendous support in all the ways possible, from your kind words, from commenting, from contributing, from just being willing to help. Thank you. I'm learning so much about humanity at this time. Thank you for making for showing your appreciation for my work and for this channel and your love for people of Ukraine. Thank you so much. I'm truly hoping for soon resolution for everything and for us to be able to do even more to help to recover. But no matter what our personal plans are, no matter where we are at, it is so important to redefine your goals and to see that future, to create, to really reevaluate your life. I don't care if you're not, if we are not, most of us are not exactly in Ukraine right now. This is touching everybody. This connects to all of us. It's a great time to reevaluate our priorities, our life, and give more love to the people that matter to us. Give more love to, we all have that friends, people that we know care about us. Not living like it's a draft and tomorrow maybe you do it after tomorrow. Just really putting more passion, more purpose, more affection to those people that maybe we are shy to tell them how you feel about them. This is a time to do it. This is a time to organize those meetings, not just romance but friendships, connections. It's really, really important to say yes to life, like in that book that I shared on Instagram, uh, by Viktor Frankl. It says, "Say yes to life." Very powerful book to read at this time. So with that being said, yes, time to reevaluate your life, to go for change, to go for the bold things, but most importantly, to show lots of love and affection and give undivided attention to those people that truly matter to you. We are spending so much time once again to impress people that could not care less about us, but those people that will be there, that are genuine, that are truly there for you, they need that, and we need that as well. So I want to wish you some sunshine no matter where you are. I will see you very soon. Thank you so much again for supporting the live streams. Thank you for your generous donations. Thank you for supporting Mission on Ukraine. I will update you with a new link and also update you with a new link to the post to Patreon, where I will post more faces and people that are getting help because of you. So with that being said, I will hopefully see you later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, guys. I will see you soon.